Welcome everyone, we are live now and I hope everything is set up right. I tinkered around with a little bit of stuff because, reality tried to creep in again. It gets harder and harder to fight back. I used some nails, that seems to did the trick for now. I nailed reality to the wall far away, so we are safe in this, in our little space here. I'm quite excited. We will test some TaleSpire today. I have it open here before me. I opened it to set everything up with like the volume and see how the graphics and everything are. Ah, hi Melissa. Glad to have you here. Because I don't want to have the same problem with TaleSpire that I had with Phasmophobia when I started the first time, where it's like, yeah, the game runs on like 120 FPS and my stream suffers and can't keep up with that, and it starts to lag, and no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. It should run smoothly, I hope, at least. If not, let me know immediately and I try to fix it. There are still some tricks that I could do. I hope you are set up already with some water. Stay hydrated out there. By the way, not sponsored by tap water yet. Someday I will get a sponsoring by tap water. I don't know how or why or whatever, but someday it will happen, I hope. Yeah, and obviously we all need something hot, like a hot cup of coffee or tea or hot chocolate or whatever you like to drink and to enjoy the evening. I mean, at least here it is still quite cold. I mean, there will be a time in the year where like hot beverages are like not the best option to spend the evenings. Maybe more like a cold beer or something like that, something cold and refreshing. But we will do that when we come to it. And I have something special. I have a cookie. I did a lot of recording yesterday, and I actually recorded the whole next video in one sitting. And I thought to myself, you deserved yourself a cookie today for that. And now I have a cookie. And I hope you too have cookies, or you don't mind me eating a cookie in front of you without sharing. I mean, I would share this cookie with you if I had the chance to, but that is not possible yet, to share something over this distance. I'm still thinking about how I want to start my streams in the future, because I don't know if I really want a starting soon screen. I mean, it is quite easy for me to set it up. I have it set up already, and it's just like I can start it and can get you the time to join. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, if I see someone in chat, I have no, I would immediately drop the starting soon screen and just join you to chat with you, if you are up to that. We have chocolate. That is also a good snack. In my book, at least, I like chocolate. I thought about maybe having still a timer in the top, but just sitting here making some maps while we wait. So you can see me and we can talk still, and we have something to do while we wait together, because I don't want to jump right into it already. But what I can do, let me check that out, because I think, yeah, this is nicer. This is nicer. The only thing that I would like to do is let me make a copy of that and change to that. And now we can see see myself becoming a little bit bigger, like that. This is the game we want to try out today, TaleSpire. I will not jump into it immediately, because I have not taken a look at this. I was never further into this game. It is not a game, it's a program. I was not further into this program than yet. Because I wanted to share that with you, this like my first impression, and what I think about that as a map maker. I mean, I haven't done much 3D maps, like none so far. Oh no, I did one 3D map from Drag and Drop. Drag and Drop, it's wordplay, little pun. I made once a map for like a little contest, but back then there were like not a whole bunch of assets, and yeah, I was not a huge fan of the whole 3D thing, so I have not used it since. But I actually took like, I saw the original Kickstarter post of TaleSpire and thought to myself, I like the style and the options that they introduce and that they talk about and what they have already done back then. And I thought to myself, yeah, keep an eye open for that. And now it's here. I actually wanted to take a look at it sooner. Yeah, but money and stuff like that. But now we have time to take a look at it. And yeah, we will see if it actually gets me to the point where I consider that consider it actually for my actual games, where it's not like I play around a little bit and I use that for like to create stuff and to let my creativity flow, but to actually use that for my game sessions. There are two main problems, or one main problem for me at least is like, hey Ink. Yeah, the one main problem with this program is, at the moment, it's every player has to buy this. And it's like 20 bucks, a little bit more, 20 euros. And yeah, it's a little bit, it is hefty if I have like 5 players and I say, hey, every one of you has to buy that to play. Yeah, we have to see. The program has to be good, so I can stand there and say like, yeah, this is definitely something that we need, and that I can tell them why it's great, and hopefully convince them. Yeah, but we will see about that today. I hope, at least. I heard a lot of good things, like I said, but how to make money? Yeah, sadly, I mean, yeah, they deserve some money. There, a lot of work went into this program, but I like the way that like Roll20 make the business model of Roll20, where it's like, yeah, if one of the people in the party, most of the time the dungeon master, has the like premium content, you can share that with the other players. So it's like buy one for all, and I like that because, yeah, it is a little bit more. I mean, it raises other problems on other ends, but I like it from the main source. I never was a huge fan of the dungeon master has to pay for everything. Like, the books, yeah, the dungeon master needs to buy them. Especially back in the day. Yeah, I'm playing for like over a decade now, so back when I started, there were no easily accessible PDFs of all the stuff that you want to play. So you kinda had to buy the books. Nowadays you can most of the like, especially for D&D, all the like essential informations you can find online for free. That is great. But I mean, if you want to use that stuff in Roll20, you still have to buy them and stuff like that. And this is something I like to share that with the whole group, because everyone is profiting off of it. But yeah, that's not what I wanted to talk about, actually. Yeah, the sad thing is, there is music up there, as you see. At the moment it is turned down to 0, so the music is just like me playing in the background. Yeah, actually, underneath the table I have a whole like music setup. No, it is like a program running in the background. Yeah, 20 bucks is a lot for someone not playing that often. Yes, imagine, but I mean, it is one time 20 euros, and if you play over and over and over and over again, it gets relatively cheap. I mean, if you play once every 2 weeks, and you play for like a month at 2 sessions, and then you have like 10 euros per session. You play it gets smaller pretty quick. Like what you pay for each session if you spread it out. But yeah, to try it out. I mean, if you want to see do we have fun with that, you first have to buy it, and then you play 1 or 2 sessions and see, no, Roll20 works better for us, or yeah, something else works better for us. Maybe it's Foundry, maybe it's Roll20, maybe it's Tabletop Simulator, or maybe it's just sitting together in Discord. And then you have already made a huge investment. I mean, 5-player plus DM, $20 times 6, 120 $120 just to try if this works. It's a huge investment. That is definitely on the downside, and that is actually I read through the like reviews a little bit. This is something that is like most oftenly said that this is a problem for some people, but overall the reviews are still exceedingly good. So my hopes are high. To at least have fun with this program. I mean, if this is something that is funny on live streams, where I can like reconstruct some scenes and tell you about what happened or what happened there, this could be still nice for me to play around with. The map making part, if you want to. They'd better have a free demo. Not so far, not as I have seen so far. But it is still in early access. Maybe there will be something. Maybe. I mean, I hope. We will see. Okay. I'm not sure how long I'm willing to wait for people to gather. Because I'm quite excited to get my hand to get building and to get making here. Okay, let's see, nothing new here. I just checked the Discord because I thought someone wrote there regarding the stream. the dev said they are planning to look into a seed system in the future, but not on a fixed road. Oh, seed system. Yeah, that could be cool. If I understand correctly, that it's like I have the game, I host it, and people can come in and have a seat or something like that. Hi, iProd, first and foremost. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm quite excited to see how in which direction this program is. I'm a little bit cautious normally with early access stuff. I got it right. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, usually I'm quite skeptical with early access stuff since I have no idea how that Cube World. Since Cube World, it was a really cool like early access game, and some friends and I got it and played it, and it was like, yeah, there's so much potential here, and we have quite some fun, but there was not a whole lot of game there, and layout, it never really changed, and at some point it seems that the devs were gone and then they reappeared, and it is a messy story, a really messy story. Since then I'm a little bit more cautious with early access stuff, but yeah, I thought it is a map making tool. I have to try that. I tried a lot of map making stuff, so no guarantee of the dev side. Since Steam doesn't support such a thing, it could be complex to implement themselves. Ah, I see. The only thing that I have in mind how this could work is if you have like 2 different versions of the game that can access the same lobby or something like that. Yeah, but I have no idea about how you would actually realize that, especially in Steam. So, also there are some stricter regulations from Steam about selling early access games elsewhere than on. What? There are some stricter regulations from Steam about selling early access games elsewhere than on Steam. Okay, if you want to sell it elsewhere too while you're still selling it on Steam. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's see how many people are there at the moment. 4. I think this is a okay size to start. Currently my stuff is a little bit lagging, it seems. Huh, there's still the little loading icon, but I mean, you hear me, you write with me. Ah, now it's loaded. Okay, okay. I think before I talk too much about like random stuff, let's jump into it. So let me get smaller again. Essentially, you can't sell a game that is in early access elsewhere for cheaper. But okay, I see. A bundle copy. Okay, I see. Okay, let me get smaller so you see more of the game, because I think we are mainly here because of TaleSpire. I mean, I am here for TaleSpire, and I mean, I'm happy if you're here to see me, but we want to take a look at TaleSpire together. So let me. I actually wanted to have like a little bit more serene music, but it turned out pretty. Let me quickly find something, because I don't want the music to be too much in the foreground. I actually would have liked to play the original music, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to play the music on YouTube, and to be on the safe side, I just disabled it for now. So let's click on begin. And nothing happens. Click on it again. Okay, there it is. Okay, patch notes. I don't think we are here to read the patch notes. There will be a lot of cool stuff in there, I guess, but I like to call things test. What will be the name of your campaign? Oh, the campaign. The stream campaign. Submit. Okay. Last played, never. Role, owner. Players, Koroc, owner. Okay, create new. I want to... do we have to play? Okay, let's play. I thought there would be like create and play like different, that there would be a difference. Oh, we can actually... It seems that we can build as we play. That is cool. And there is not a whole lot of stuff there. There's like a light bubble. Let me try to move around a little bit. Okay, we have some ground texture here, and we have... okay, I was a little bit zoomed in too much. Can we rotate? Yes, we can rotate. That is awkward. I hold the Alt key and I use the mouse wheel and I zoom while I rotate. Can I like press a button? Oh, now we have a grid. Grids are good. I love grids to... interesting. If I hold the right click, I can put multiples of them in a row. That is interesting. And it's gone, apparently. Ooh, I can pick something up and then just put multiple copies down by just clicking, and then I can just right click and get it out of the way. Just move the mouse. Ooh, rotating, Alt key and rotating. Thanks iPod. That makes things a lot easier. No, I don't want to. Can I? Oh, I can. Ooh, this is huge. This is... I have to get used to all the bindings. That is cool. I can change the Z coordinate. The only thing that is bugging me a little bit, I can't control Z to make things gone. Is there any way I can use to pick up objects, drag and select? Drag, select X. Okay. Is there any way that I can... Critical Y? Critical Y. Okay. Why? That is confusing. That is normally the button to redo things. But okay, thanks. Let's see. Let's get rid of these walls. And can I... rotate the... hello? Set north. No, we don't want to set north, we want to, like, rotate the camera. Move camera up and down, rotate camera. Ah, Q and E. Okay, I see. Unity is too intelligent and automatically rebinds the keys to the original locate and... Ah, to the original location. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we... Role player. Okay, I think maybe we can use something like Fog of War for players. Exploration mode, turn-based mode, cutscene. There's the cutscene mode. Ooh, I like that. For like for the monologues of the BBEG, then I can just press the cutscene mode, and that is cool. Grab a shot. Can I actually like create cutscenes? That would be so amazing. That would be so cool to have like scenic shots of the area. So in English keywords, the Y location. Ah, that explains a lot. So, okay, I see. Interesting that it uses the location and not the letter. That is... Ah, hi Nicola. I mean, it is more convenient for me because the Y key is closer to the control key. I can rebind it. No, I get used to it. I get used to it. It's always, I take some time to get used to stuff. What is this? I have no idea what exactly this is, but, ah, water level. Now we are underwater. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, so this is some kind of level or something. What is this? Ah, this are we. Okay. Ah, is this like a height limit? No. Okay, I will find out at some point what it does. The flower buddies reuniting in the stream. The green slider hides floors higher up. Ooh. That is super cool. I'm super thankful that you're here, iProd. That is super helping me. That I can just ask stuff and there is someone that might have an answer. That is super practical. Okay, let's see. How do I get my stuff menu back? Tab is the grid. We definitely want a grid, and what is this? Place atmosphere block. What is an atmosphere block? Ooh, music, ambient. Ooh, I can create ambient. Green slump. Ooh. Post effects. Greens. That is super interesting. Default sky, but for now let's... How do I get rid of these? Like this? Ah, just right click it. Right click it. I have to switch them in my head because I switched the mouse key bindings on my mouse. Flower buddies, yeah. You're next. What next? There's no way to kill me here, so please don't. And there's no way to betray me here, I guess. Unless you tell me like Alt F4 is like a super cool effect, and I believe that. But as far as I'm concerned, this is not a drinking stream today, so the probability of me falling for something like that, place a marker block. Okay, this is probably just a marker. Ooh, I can. Ooh, that is cutscene block. Ah, this is the GM overlay. Open library. Ah, there's the stuff. I got my stuff back. No, you're next to wearing a flower. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm not sure if I want to wear a flower ever again. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I can just use with WSD. Let's create something. We need to have something here at least. No, that's not what I wanted to. Okay, apparently I can't redo stuff. I placed a... it always takes me some time to get used to new bindings. It is always a real pain when I play or when I use Clip Studio Paint and then switch back to like Dungeon Draft or Wonder Draft. It leads to confusion. Well, not really confusion, but it leads to me, yeah, misplacing a lot of stuff or rotating stuff that don't want to be rotated. Oh, no, wrong button. Good. I like that. I like the way it snaps into place. Critical Z is redo on German keyboard. Okay. Top 4 under redo, okay. Interesting. Pick an asset. Ah, okay. Ah, then it selects that. That is interesting. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Little details. I'm all for details. I'm a huge sucker for details. I'm a huge sucker for details. I love throwing more and more details on my map to just have. Okay, I want to set the fog mode. Ah, okay, the fog multiplayer. Ooh, shit. Day cycle. That is. And shadows. Okay, that is super cool. I can, okay, I don't want to work with that too much. I want to see what options we have here. Ooh, tokens. I like that they are tokens. That is very useful. And so far quite easily to handle. The problem that I had with drag and drop. Fly toggle. Oh, I can make it fly. A flying camel. That is so cool. Emote. Oh, this is. Yeah, quite a few more like possibilities to work with than a drag and drop. Kill creature. An owl. In drag and drop you had like three like icons, one for small creatures, one for medium creatures, and one for large creatures, and they all look the same. It is more like like that you have something that represents an encounter more than actually have like your tokens here. Okay, ooh, dwarves. I mean, there are not a whole lot of tokens yet, but I'm just thinking about stuff. Imagine like a collaboration between Hero Forge and TaleSpire, where you can create your mini in the Hero Forge. There with the new Hero Forge update, I have to look into it if they already released that. You can paint your mini on the app, and then you could import that stuff here. That would be super nice. I mean, I don't see a reason why you can't do that. If as soon as you can like import like 3D models. Bouncy Rocks are on talks with Hero Forge. That is cool. That is cool. I mean, it is quite an obvious idea. That would be like a super collaboration, like being able to just create your. That would really make online play like something totally different. I mean, yes, you don't have like the options. I don't think that you have the options yet to like import the stat blocks of stuff and like have your rolls actually calculate with character sheets and some stuff like that. But yeah, that is not something that I totally need. I can trust my players most of the time. Ooh, their own hero mini creator later. That is super cool. Okay, but first I want to keep building. Okay, I want to place some. No, that is us. I want to raise the floor. Something. Ooh, yes, like that. Let's see. Why is it in this pattern? Let's redo that real quick. Okay, now it is. We want to have it a little bit lower. Can we put it right here? Okay. Apparently we can't put it underground. It worked. Okay, we can put it like in the ground, but then only one tile appears. That is strange. But I don't think this is. Let's try something. Let's select everything. Select everything. Are we on the right, on the wrong like layer? Okay, the idea is that I just raise the wall to the right layer. Something like that in theory. I think this is... Oh no, it is a different layer, but now it's like way too... Yes, this. And now I would like to, with the select tool, you first select horizontal area. Ah... Ah! Okay, now I get it. Thanks! Okay, so let's select everything, and then we select it like this. And then we... select. Ah! And then we can move it higher. That is... Okay, so let me try... I think we lost the part, or I deleted it by accident. Let's get rid of these. Oh no, definitely want these here, but I want to... we can delete that first. Okay, let's try that again. By Control X, I can... Yeah, I want to... there, the bottom layer, I want to raise that. So we can only select the... Yeah, now we are talking. And now I can raise the bottom layer to the tavern floor. It looks, it might look really messy for me at the moment, for me, but I think as soon as I get the hang of that, it will be amazing. No. As soon as I get the hang of it, this is huge. Okay, now we don't want that. The only thing that is now a little bit annoying for me is I don't like that I can't use the delete key. I mean, it is convenient that it's just the right mouse click, but I have to get used to that. Okay, let's move that down here. But so far the like controls are great. I really like them. I want to get blown away with a Control X or Control C shortcut. You can copy stuff and then you get a text that you can send to friends. Whoa, this is for real. Wow, what? So I can create a building, upload that the copied code to Reddit or somewhere, and then others can just import that. That is where people share things they build. Ooh, that is amazing. Okay, that is... Okay, I need a moment to digest that. That is... Random terrain generator for it already. That is... Oh my god. How? Hi, Total Party Vibe. I have not had the most time so far to try it, but yeah, I'm blown away by this program. I'm quite slow at the moment, but the potential is just huge. The more I learn, the more I'm blown away. It is. We want to place it there. Let's rotate that and place them in here. Oh, no. We want to put it in there, not... Slowly I get the hang of using the right click to rotate instead of the right click to delete instead of left click. Delete. Instead of the delete key. You shared something on my servers. Okay, then I will take a look at that. Oh no, I have... Okay, we need to rotate this one. Okay, and then... I always delete it. Okay. Don't worry, I checked you. Okay, let's see. Lobby. I've done nothing wrong ever in my life. Yeah, that are the flower buddies. Definitely the flower buddies, but I don't trust you, and I never will. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that could be huge. I mean, I could just create stuff. At the moment, I create a lot of like short clips for Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. And I could create like little clips or short clips or time-lapse clips where I build something here and then just throw the code out there for people to use that. That would be really cool. No, we don't want to move that. Okay, is there... Let's see, I don't want to spend too much time on the same... Ooh, castle tiles. I like that. Oh, the stone looks so good. Ah, flashlight, okay. Water, toggle grid is G, okay. Is there a way to like change the pivot of the camera? Don't like the angle the moment. That is ruler. Okay, that is. I think I saw some some dice options. There it is. Yes, you can throw dice. Like, quite literally throw them. Can throw the dice in the direction of the BBEG and hit it with it. Okay, we want 4 of that, and then I can just throw them all. Ooh, and it like adds the numbers up. That is neat. That is neat. Okay, now I just. Why are the... Ooh, it remembers the dice that got, like, if I throw all the dice in the same direction on a pile, it remembers which dice I selected when I like pulled them out and groups them together as soon as I touch one die. That is super cool. Let's see, can I somehow get rid of these dice again? Is there a way to delete them? Pick an asset, open library. No, we don't want that. No. We want the dice back. GM player. Can I pick up the dice? Yes. Okay, is there a way to delete the die? She will never vent in front. Right-click dice. Ah, okay, there it is. Yeah, like all the assets. I can just get rid of the die like that. Thanks, McCabe. Hey, and thanks for the info. Okay, enough playing with the dice. It is nice to know that, but now let's see if we can... I would love to have like, different asset styles. To have a wide variety of like options is really important for me. That is one thing. My Wonder Draft looks like there are a lot of. I used a lot of asset packs, and some of these just don't mix well. So I always I have a huge collection, but I always have to decide which one I want to use, and that is. Can I? Okay, we create a land. Now let's see if we can take the land and. Oh, okay. I stacked that apparently. Ah, holding the mouse button. Thanks. That is much better. To have the option to change that. Control X. Don't like that I can't like really put that into the board, but I think that is okay. It's more like then I could just put that as the ground, but I can as well just select these. No, I can just select what I have done so far. Select what I have done so far. And put it on top of it. And now all my problems are gone, what I had initially as problems. You really didn't want to force things into the ground. Treat the border as the surface. Oh yeah, I will do that. I thought, then I don't have to change all my building stuff, and then I remembered, yeah, but I can just easily take all what I've done and move it around. So there is actually no real need to push something into the ground. Ooh, some water here. Now we create an island. Can I replace? Okay, I want a path leading up to... Is there 1x1 tile? No? But it is one. Is there a path that is... Okay, I can just create a path by using a dirt tile that is 1x1. And is there just not a like a plain dirt? That's no jungle, grassland. 8x8. Can I make them smaller or larger? Is there a hotkey for that? No, not that one. Yeah, the copy paste is so... How easy it is, and then I can just like select it and then just put it... put it on different layers because it's so magic. No, it's that is just me screwing up. But I can just do this, and if I would select the right layer, it would work much better. Let me, like that. This, and then I could just like select all of that. Boom. That makes things so easy to create like large. To create large, what am I, where's my... Okay, I kind of got rid of the grid again. Where's my grid? Why don't I have it? Okay. I moved that one here. We don't want to move that one. Why can't I control X? Let me get rid of the water. I can't select stuff at the moment. What have I done wrong? Press B. Ah, building mode. Okay. I still can't control X stuff. But I can select stuff. That is... Okay, we don't want to... I don't want to have the grid only where I am with my mouse. Is there an option to... Okay, well now this is working again. Okay, let's start creating a little bit more. What do we have here? We have... Ooh, building little walls, stuff like that. Interesting. So we first create the wall and then we can... Then we can put the spikes on top. Let's see. Like that. Oh, there's the grid. I have no idea where you went or why you're back, but I'm glad you're back. Ooh, can you put miniatures on that? Yes, you can. Like that. Ooh, we can track HP. We can just... Ooh. Ooh, that is nice. I can just subtract stuff. That is useful. Stats. Ooh. Can define different stats. That is nice. Wiggle. I love the emotes. I hope they do more of that. And I definitely need to change the music. I'm not liking that. Let's try that. GM tools. What do we have here? Player permission. Ah, okay, then I can... That is one huge dwarf. Hide. Oh no, how do I get him back? I hide. Hit him. The grid can either be showed at all time, toggle G. Ah, GM view. Reveal. Okay, that is super cool. Then can I have just like prepare an ambush, and when the player moved into the territory. That is definitely not the music that I want at the moment. I will go for my favorite. Works every time. Ooh, and then I can just select them all and plop, they pop into existence and scare the players away. And I forgot totally that I have one delicious cookie here. I hope it is delicious. Yes. Yes, it tastes great. Okay, let's get this dwarf back to dwarf size. Now it's a halfling. I don't know why I find this so funny. Okay, and we can make unique. Make not unique. Okay. Let's see, what can we do to enable torch? Ooh. I'm a huge sucker for dynamic lighting. I love the dynamic I love the light tools in Dungeon Draft, and having like a playable map that has lighting, that is. I like the idea in Roll20 with the dynamic lighting, but it was like a lot of effort. For like I have to create a map, then put it in there, and then I have to like create a map again and tell them all the light borders and stuff like that. And it's a lot of work, and it doesn't even look that good because it's only like fog of war, no fog of war. But here we have like actual light, like warm light, and I like that. Okay, flying dwarf. Can we? Ooh! It even has the little like see-through base, like we were on an actual table. The only thing that is like missing is like having the option to have like face cams here. Or even better, I can exactly count the tiles, how far up something is. That is quite nice, quite useful. Ooh. Now the thing it would be nice if I can like control how. If I can control the properties of the torch, that would be nice. The radius of the light. That would be like really nice. Okay, let's bring back the water to our lands. Like we were in a fantasy version of Waterworld. If anyone knows this movie, it's old. But I like it. Or I liked it. It has been quite a while since I last saw it. And then we can just drop it here. And that is so amazingly useful. Then we can just rotate. And then we put that over here. Oh, this makes construction so easy. One thing that I'm curious about is, but I'm not sure, I don't see anything that would really allow for that, to create arcs, like round geometry. Like we don't want a base that is like rectangular, but we want a base that is just a circle. That would be nice if there would be an option to create that without like having to make like a Minecraft circle, if you know what I mean. I think this makes it quite visual what I mean. The last section, the library, can be rotated. The last section? There are sections? Yeah, it would be nice if I can just like, if I want to have something, for example, I select this wall and now I want to draw a line and now press a button and I can like bend it. So I have like a round. Tiles, minis. Because I really enjoy that tool in Dungeon Draft, where I can just like define 2 points on the wall, and then I can just arc the line, and define a third point that defines the how much I want to bend it. But this is like it is not really necessary, I guess. It would be nice to have something like that, but it is definitely not necessary because players, for gameplay for mapping purposes and for creating something, it would be nice to be able to have to create like round things. For gameplay purposes, it is not really necessary because players cannot move like on a circle line. We don't do that here. Okay, so this doesn't make any sense. I thought, then we have like a yes, this makes. Okay, do we have a single tile? Yes, we have a single tile. Bada boom. I placed it on the wrong end. No, it's sitting. It is so easy to just select something and replace it, and I like that. I like that a lot, to be honest. Let's see, we want to nature. Yeah, same with here. I think it's not necessary to have such a large tile. Something like a tile brush would be cool, where I can just like can drag that in not only multiples of okay, let's see. I can sort for different sizes, I guess. How do I get back everything? Okay, now I have back everything. Oh no, it's just the visual representation, how I want to look at it. What I have used so far, my favorites. Corner. Okay, interesting. Rural. Okay, for buildings, we don't need that. Sewers and tavern. Let's try to move that. Just a little bit more up. Okay. When you went on the minis, it's tile minis props. Props. Okay. Then I can containers, and these can be okay. That is with these I can bring in the details. I like that. I think they're floating. Yes, they are floating, but that is okay. We are in a fantasy world. Why shouldn't barrels float if they want to? What kinds of crates? Okay, I don't. Presents, Christmas presents. All the nice people get Christmas presents. In May. The best time to get Christmas presents is May, apparently. Okay, sorry that I'm like brabbling and signs. Being a little bit confused, maybe even. But it is like I think we just made them float. We don't want to make them float. Floaty trees are not the best kind of trees. Okay, we can place some trees. I like how fast you can make something that is like looking usable. Because to be honest, I mean, if I would finish this path here, it looks kind of good already. I mean, it is not beautiful in any way that I would call like, yeah, I'm as a map maker, I'm proud of this one here. But from a gameplay perspective, just like we want to quickly throw something together because we have a random encounter and we need some like roadmap. It is quite quick. This is something that I can imagine makes is like really interesting if you have like two dungeon masters playing together, one like playing and one like tweaking or like using making sure that everything works perfectly. Like One is taking control of the narrative and the story aspect, and the other is taking control of the map, or something like that. I think this could be quite interesting. It would be nice to have like, there's the cursor. It would be nice to have a cursor. Oh, there it is. Problem solved. That was easy. Ooh, Christmas tree. Our tavern needs a Christmas tree. Kind of getting cramped. You can actually have up to 16 people connected, and any number of them can be GM. Ooh, that is nice. Some people have had success by letting their players build the scenes that they were describing live. That is super immersive. Like, imagining like you just describe stuff and the players can like build, and in that way you engage your players in your world building, in the world you are creating, and it's no longer just you creating that world and the players imagining them, but you're bringing the world together. You're bringing the world to life together, and that is, I like that. I really, really like the idea of that. I'm always searching for ways and options to engage my players a little bit more in my world building, and that could be one option to do that. Especially if you have like, if I build the frame of my world, and if they want to branch off of a path, then I can describe what there is. I just can describe stuff, and the players can build that, and in that way I get more time to improvise. And they get the option to play stuff to later use. So like, I'm a rogue, I need something to hide behind to better sneak. I can put that on the map. And I, as a dungeon master, I can just overlook it. And if I see something I don't like, I can say, oh no, let's don't do that, or we can talk about that. And in that way, the players can make sure that what their characters need is on the map, and I don't have to memorize everything beforehand. Or the player, I describe a scene or a room, and the players ask, can I see something like this? And I say, make a perception check and say, yes, you find something, and then I just place it there. It was not there before, only because your character hasn't noticed it yet. And now you see it. This is the possibilities for that are amazing. Because with like static mapping tools like Dungeon Draft, it's always like I like to include a lot of things, but once I put it there, they're done. I can't just like put something else there. I can describe something there, or I can say, yes, you find something on there, but I can't move it around. I can't say, and then you move the table over to the window. Here I can just move it. That is interesting. Okay, let's... Spike traps, bear traps. We need bear traps, definitely. I had two friends of mine. One, when I DM'd, that had like bear traps and always had like a bunch of them. And whenever they made camp, he placed them around, and at one time they caught a hunter with it that was just minding his own business. And one time I played, a friend of mine used that, got a bear trap, like a really fancy one, like gold and everything. And there was never an option where it worked. Never an opportunity where we got that thing to work. At one point it was like, there are like multiple hallways, and we hear something coming, and he put it down in front of the wrong hallway. And that was sad. The other time he put it down, and the enemy spotted it in time and just jumped over it. That was sad. The funny thing is, the way he acquired this bear trap, I think he stepped into it himself. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm mistaken. Stay hydrated out there. In the sense of hiding dwarf. TaleSpire is made in a way that is using build mode during play as key concept. In the sense of hidden door found, delete the wall, place a door. Yeah, that is... I like that. That was something that I hated in some of Paizo's map for Pathfinder. We played the... I have no idea how the campaign is called in English. The Cthulhu campaign. The Yellow Sign? Is it called like that? Strange Eons? I'm not sure. So anyway, on the handout map. So they had a bunch of maps. It was a big campaign. And they had handout maps, which is awesome. So I can just like put it on a table back in the days where we still could play on an actual real table. And they had the like hidden doors marked on the handout maps. Like, and there's a trapdoor, like a secret door underneath the carpet, and they put it in like the white dotted. So, and it was like, yeah, I haven't noticed it in time, and I put it there, and the players were like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "You haven't seen that," and I took it away. And yeah, they played along, and it was like, "Yeah, we haven't seen that, but can we search the room?" It's like, yeah, no. You find a secret door. Oh, we haven't suspected that one to be there. I mean, hidden doors under carpets. It's not like the most. It is not the best hiding spot, to be honest. Not in a TTRPG. But how lazy do you have to be to miss that you put your like. That you put the secret doors on the player handouts. That is annoying. Okay, I want to finish the path. The arbitrary boundary. We have to at least bring it to that. Rotate it. And just drag it up here. Oh, it's so easy to build something. I like how the way the path itself is round. How they made it. So the path because I think like having like these sharp corners just don't look right for me at least. So having like rounded corners makes a little bit more sense. For me, it's like I would like to be a little bit more wobbly and a little bit more like whatever, because it looks more real. But on the other hand, for gameplay purposes, this is perfect. One time we were fighting against a dude called Bären, something like that. Yes, exactly. In the sewers, was it? If I recall correctly. Okay, let's see. We have to maybe, I think a roof is more important now. Do we get roofs here? Tavern. Let's see, what kind of roof do we want? I'm so used to like holding down a key and rotating the camera with the mouse that I have to get used to not doing that. Even though it is more convenient to do it like here with just like the Q, WASD and the Q and E key to move around. But I definitely have to get used to that. Let's see. I don't like to just make like I don't want to have just a I don't want it like a simple roof. I want it to be a little bit more extra, a little bit more fancy. I think we can go for straight part here. We don't need to make it too fancy. Shibloop. Is it a little bit more? It's not perfectly aligned. I'm not sure if I like that. Anyway, it is so easy to build a house here. And the roof tool is not making the program crash. That is a plus point. That is something I don't understand about Dungeon Draft. It's like, yeah, we have this roof tool. And normally you can, if you have something in Dungeon Draft, you can edit it afterwards. Like, oh, you have a wall, you can edit the points. Ah, you have a path, you can edit the points. Ah, you have a floor, you can edit the points. You have a roof? No, you can delete it, yes. But that's about it. Or you can move it, but editing it? No. And yeah, at some point I had to turn off like the regular automated backup because at some points when you tried to redo or undo something regarding to roofs, and it wanted to make a backup, there could be like a backup repeat loop where it never stopped to backup, and you can't save during that, and it never finishes the save. So what happens is, yeah, you lose everything to your last save point, everything, and there's no way to save that. No way at all, and it is annoying as hell. Okay. Let's see, what can we use? Yeah, let's lose that. And now we put that here. Nice and symmetrical. And now we can just increase this to here. It is so amazing how easy it is to build. From a building perspective, I'm super satisfied. Like, I like this roof. How easy it is. Normally it is like, on maps it's always like, do you want to build a roof? Because like a roof layer is always like, you don't really need that in your maps. I don't like that. Let's see if we can... Bookmode. Please redo that. Am I not in build mode anymore? No. Ah, there it is. Now we got it back. Oh, no, that was too much of the roof that we took away. Let's see if we can make this part here. I want it to fit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks so much better than before. That looks so much better. Let's see, how do we finish this roof off? Just like that, maybe? Yeah. Now we have like, it's not a tight fit. I'm not sure if I like that. I mean, it is not that important, I guess, to have like a really tight fit on here. Why is this? Oh no, okay. That was not the smartest move of me. Yeah, it is not the most beautiful rooftop, but it's working. Like I wanted to say, rooftops usually aren't that important anyway, because usually players don't really walk on them. It's more that I can because I wanted to try something. Okay, now we have like this. And now we can decrease this to make the bear traps go away. Oh, it disappears as we come closer. Why is everything blurry now? Ah, okay, because of this thing? No. This this is just us. This is the water level. Do we have to go that close to? Okay. And then we can just move closer. And then we go back, and that is so amazing. Like, things don't just like reveal themselves, but they disappear when you come closer. A little bit more of the roof, like that. And then we can come in and the roof disappears automatically. That is your camera focus on the your camera focuses on the white dot. Ah. Ah, that was the problem. Ah, now I see. And the roof just goes away. That is... Like, imagine you're as a player, you get dropped on this map and then you move closer, take a look at that, and you get the like the broad view, the atmosphere. You can take that in, and then you get closer, and then you can see into the building. As your characters enter the building, you do as well, and it's just seemingly, and not like I have to press a button and the roof just disappears or something like that. And the little animation, how it flops into place, that is super amazing. Why, it's okay. Yeah, I got what you meant, iProd, so no problem. That is... I mean, the circle in this thing here is gray, like this thing here. So the circle is gray, but the dot inside is white. So you were technically right. So, no problem. At this, ooh. Let's see. We need a chimney, like right here. And we need to do... Oh no, that was the... We want to move the... Let's see... Like that. Yeah, I think that kind of works. It's not the best, but it is not bad as well. Then we can just stack that here, and the chimney is now viewable, visible. What is this thing? Ooh, barrel. Flying barrel. And how long are we building? Like 1 hour? With all the... I have no idea what I'm doing. I think this is like good. I mean, yeah, I mean for an actual game this building is like more like the end of the journey, where it's like, yeah, and you reach the final, the trading post, and you get there and there's a Christmas tree and presents and you did it for a one-shot or something. I mean, they did it after they defeated the dwarf. The dwarven guardian of this. How do I rotate the guardian? Oh, Alt key. Obviously. How do I rotate stuff? Like I rotate everything. Ooh, now I want to make it night. Atmosphere settings. Oh, and we have moonlight. That is so cool. I don't have to like and the shadow is here, so I have to make dark areas here, but no, just automatically. And I can even change the direction of the moon, and it's like it's the same for every asset, so I don't have to worry too much about orientation and stuff, and I love that. What? Why are there a bunch of chimneys here? When do I have... When? Why? Also, not why, because I screwed up a little bit, but... not that high. When did... Why? Nope, we don't... We like the... Huh. Okay, now we have like... Oh, we have water in the base. No, we don't. I mean, okay. Then it's bordering the ocean. The vast and endless ocean. Okay. Cutscene mode. Toggle build light. Ah, for building stuff. And can we have like, are there torches? I mean, most I think there will be for a torch or light sources or some sort, but I want to know if we have like... If we have the option to... Ooh. Oh yeah, and then the light is burning. Ooh, automatically the... No, I want it back. Build mode. Is there not the option to get into like a... Oh, no. To a menu? Things like crystals, some minis, the ghost or slime, and like that. They emit light. Oh, that is... Ooh, there are crystals. Where are crystals? I love crystals. I love to include magic crystals. It is always a nice like... yeah, I like to include color on my maps and colored lights. And magic crystals are a good way, a really good way to do that. Is there a way to scale some of the assets? Like make them bigger or smaller? Let me see the place, move vertically. Ooh, like this. I move it in the plane, and now it's automatically grounded. That is nice. Snap to surface. Interesting. But apparently no. Ooh, there are the crystals. Ooh, and they glow. And now comes the $2,000 question. Oh, it doesn't seem like it. I want to change the color. I mean, there will probably be some way to change the color in a way, or to import mods or something like that. But I would love to just right click and have the option to... It's the same. Yeah, I am on the menu where I can interact with stuff. I can't right click that. Change color changing is not a thing yet, unfortunately. Okay, but it's good to know that it's not a thing yet. Otherwise I would have like searched for it a little bit longer. It will be moddable, and maybe they'll have color change on props. That would be cool. Like just being able to change the light hue, that would be huge. I think it in my head at least, it is not that complicated. But I'm not sure how they implemented it in the program, so I'm not sure how easy it is to make the variable to make it like accessible for creators. But I mean, it is A, still early access, and B, it is these programs can't do anything. Can't do everything. Otherwise, wrong direction with that one. A big consideration is if you can change the light, it needs to be stored in the prop. And the TaleSpire is very restrictive with the data per tile per prop, because only like this you can build big map. I see the problem, yeah. That gets messy if you build too big and every little asset stores something. I mean, one way would be to create like clusters that I don't have like, I don't change the properties of that prop, but I have like down here in this menu, I copy paste another prop. So I create a new prop that looks like the other, like another prop at first, and then I can change the properties, and then I have two props with different properties, and I can store that information like in the prop library. But I think that can get, I mean, that would decrease the capacity a little bit, or like the data per tile. Yeah, but I think they will figure something out. I mean, if it's possible later to like implement mods or to mod stuff, and then there will definitely be something. Currently, you can already make maps the size of 2K times 2K times. That is huge. But they want to go to size of 30. Okay, aiming big. Okay, I see. Then you can have like a huge, like the whole campaign terrain, like a huge castle and the surrounding and the village, and whoa, that is huge. Wow, they may need to do things like 3 or 4 preset colors. Yeah, maybe like that. But having the option to have some variety at least. Getting a map to, wow. That is... I thought about like, maybe I go back to one of my larger maps that I made with Dungeon Draft and recreate that map in here in a future stream. Because today I wanted to just like play around a little bit and see what is doable. And I'm amazed with the things that can be done from a map building perspective. Just the possibility, and I can't, let's see, can I? Let me open the map real quick. One of my maps that I did, one of the larger ones. One of the larger ones that I feel comfortable rebuilding, because there are some maps that I originally did Patreon exclusive. That is, yeah, where I don't think the assets that are currently the props that are here will fit with a style, but. That thing, different story. I have different stories of this one, but I could go into TaleSpire and try to rebuild this mansion, and that would be cool. Oh, it's an old version of the map, like a work in progress. There's a little bit of like flooring, or like the stairs is a little bit moved to the bottom there. Yeah, but I could recreate one of these maps, or some of these maps, in TaleSpire, and give them the 3D rehaul. Creating one map including everything, that is amazing. That is like, yeah, I place like my players in a little tavern, in a little village, and they see the huge map. They know, and then it's like, yeah, what do you want to do now? And the players see the huge map, and they know they could go everywhere. That is, ooh, and if I combine that with like streaming and creating that, I mean, I have to see if people actually want to see me create huge maps in TaleSpire on stream. I mean, it is interesting to take a look at it, but I have to see if if it is like something that is interesting for a longer time period. Ooh, okay, ooh, green. There are different hued crystals. I mean, I think magic crystals is one thing, or like glowing crystals, glow in the dark crystals is one thing that I would like to have in the real world. I mean, yeah, we technically can do something like that with like having LEDs or just light bulbs inside of crystals and illuminating them from within. That is possible, yes, but having like just a glowing crystal. The problem is, if I see a natural glowing crystal, it is not like, way, I found a cool light source, but yeah, you are probably radioactive. I mean, there are phosphorus and fluorescent light sources, but yeah, if I don't know what it is, I would always assume it's some kind of radioactive. Ooh, mushrooms. I think one thing that I don't like from a map making perspective is I don't like how flat everything is. I can't just if I want to have like a little hill, I have to make it like build it as far as I can see in this program. So I can't just go around and be like, ah, yeah, we want a little round bulgy hill there. From a gameplay perspective, that is okay, because we are in the world of tabletop RPGs. There everything should be like flat in a way that we can place our minis there. And it gives it a kind of a gamey look. The devs want to include a foam terrain carving. Ooh. That is amazing. That would be awesome. That is exactly what I meant. That is super cool. Either what I want from this program is there, or it will be there in the future. That sounds amazing. I mean, the devs say they want to include that, and they will actually do that. And when they will do that is another question. But I mean, the state the tool is in right now is great. I like that. What is amazing for me is that I can just like create a map, and it is easy to share it with friends, with others, because I like to create. Yeah, like I said, I created larger maps for Patreon, once exclusive. Now you can get all my maps that I created for free on my Patreon. I want to change that to my personal website, but at the moment Patreon is just convenient to upload files and make them accessible for everyone. So if any one of you likes free fantasy maps, check out my Patreon. It's totally for free, no hidden costs, no hidden charges. I mean, I'm always happy if someone decides to support me, but yeah, at the moment I want you to share what I make for free is the best. It's the best model, best option. If I actually want to monetize on something later, there are better options in my head, at least, than to sell the maps that I create. But enough of me. In the end, it's only 2 full-time devs. Ooh, there are only 2 people still, with 1 part-time artist so far. 2 more artists are helping out whenever they can, but yeah, then it's amazing what they did with so few people. I mean, there are game studios out there that don't do that do worse with more people. But passion projects are most of the time passion projects result in the better work. And I have hopes if they include an option, or if they make it easy to like mod assets or props in, so that you can just load stuff in. Then I think the community can do so much, like community created stuff that is easily that you can easily put in could be huge. I mean, I don't know shit about 3D modeling and all that. They will release Tailweaver, their internal tool for adding assets to the public. That is, like I said, it would be cool if they do that. Yeah, they will do that. It is amazing. They wanted it for the early access, but it is not robust and intuitive enough for the public. Yeah, not intuitive enough modding programs. I remember Morrowind, where I was like, it was like my first contact with like bigger RPGs when I was a child. And it was like, oh, there's the option to mod and to create my own stuff. Amazing. And then I opened this program and I was like totally overwhelmed. And it was like, I have no idea what to do here, and then I just left and never came back to that. But I really enjoy to see what some people can do if modding is an easily available option. That is. So still more work to be done on that front, and right now they will just in bug fixing after. After you release something like this to the public, there will be a lot of bugs found. I mean, as the more people are looking for stuff or using stuff, they will find stuff nobody has ever thought about. That is that is totally I get that they first will do that, and I think what. Okay, it went back into building mode. And I think that, like I said, I think the program is in a state that is definitely usable. I mean, when I look at that, it looks. I like the look of that. Why have I? I really like I really enjoy the look of this. I mean, I haven't done like, I put a bunch of trees down, but it looks still kind of, it already looks kind of like a forest to me. You can see through, it is a whole nother like experience, like from a straight top-down view, it's something different. I mean, can I go into a straight top-down view? Yes, I can. But having this isometric view on it is like, and I can rotate it, and that is something whole different. Let me go into player mode. Why does the mini disappear if I go into player mode? That is a bit strange. Maybe because the player that the mini belongs to is disappearing, or let me just throw some more minis on here. What is this? Elves? Yes, elves. And now I go into player mode, and they all disappear. Okay, and now I'm confused. There's line of sight. Okay, GM tools, player permission, Koroc DM. I'm an elf now. I'm a giant elf now, okay. Ooh, the earth shatters. Ooh, that is a neat detail. Like the vibration of the screen. You really feel that this mini is heavy. That is, oh, I love these neat little details. Okay, back to normal elf. We are not the giant elf. Okay, then let's go back to player. Ah, and there we are. And then we have... Ooh. Now we see them? No, we don't. Now we see them? Ooh, that is... It's really taking into account that there are trees and stuff and like obstacles blocking the line of sight. So if I take them and put them inside, they are all still here. Nope, they're all gone. Now we see them. No, we don't. That is awesome. Just imagine like the players sitting here on this table, there are minis around here and they have a nice night, and then they hear sound from the outside and they want to look and they go here and boom! Suddenly they're standing like a bunch of goblins, like storming to the tavern, and they are like, well, shit, roll for initiative. And you can just place minis there, and the players don't see that immediately. That is... Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm easily excitable for that kind of stuff. But I think it is okay. It's well deserved. They put a lot of effort into it, and I like it. So far I haven't had any problems with like major bugs or something that really bothered me or bugged me out. Can we... Oh, and then we got the spikes back. Chat message. Oh, history, toggle help. Settings? Oh, these are just the... Fill region with fog of war. Oh, it's binding things to buttons. No, thanks. We don't need a button to fill things with fog of war. But there is fog of war. That is good to know. Tutorials. Well, damn. We could have had like a... We could have just... Oh, then it would... Ooh, the little videos. I love that. Okay, a little late for me to discover that. But I think it would be boring to just have like a, let's go through the tutorial together. The Fog of War is very experimental. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. It could get like intense with the calculations and stuff like that. I love this cookie. Ooh, 3D volume. I haven't thought about it like that. I thought just like, yeah, they just fog it out, but it is 3D. If you have like a huge building, you want to cover that, but you don't want to make it like, no, I see where this could be complex. I'm interested how they will fix it, or how it will work in the end. I can definitely see myself creating with that in that, or just like meeting with friends in this and just building a map together and stuff like that, just creating world building together, talking a little bit, chatting a little bit, really including your players in the world building. That is a nice thing, and there's not really any program out there that has this kind of complexity. Yeah, normally you don't have like, if you have like normally if you have like games with Fog of War, it is kind of two-dimensional, like fake 3D. Like you have like this yeah, but I see the problem. This can get complex. I studied physics. I know how an additional dimension on a large scale can lead to everything getting a lot more complicated than everyone anticipated. Oh, and user-generated content plus 3D is quite the challenge. Yeah. I mean, if you have like creator-created content and Fog of War, you can model the Fog of War to just tightly fit the space that you want to fog on the map you want to play, and you can test that and everything. You can't believe it's still in early access. Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is that there are too many games today that release, like full release, when they are like not ready, when they are that games that are actually early access that full release, and we just sadly kind of accepted that as a gaming community. And then you have sometimes you have games like programs like TaleSpire or something like Valheim, where you have an early access and you play that and you think, wow, this is a finished project. I mean, for what I have seen so far of this game, of TaleSpire, honest opinion, I think it's totally worth the $20. I would even go as far and say, hey, players, it is kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. The problem is that at the moment I'm working on a Vampire the Dark Ages campaign. I'm not sure how many things I really have because it is not fantasy. It is pretty much the more related to the real world. So let me see what. Get back into. Oh, I have to go back as a GM. GM building mode. So we have beasts. I can use beasts. Like at least some of that, because if we are in Europe in the 13th century, camels in Germany or in the Holy Roman Empire, I don't think that they are usually there, or like giant dragon turtles. Oh, it looks kind of cute. I want a pet. I want a pet that looks like that, like a giant turtle that I can ride. It will be hella slow, but I would be willing to take that disadvantage to travel with style. For me, it's more interesting for me for building because I love games where you can create. Yes, I totally understand that. I'm totally with you. Something I really enjoyed doing in like games like The Sims. I enjoyed the building component of creating houses and stuff like that so much more than actually playing the game. Yeah, right now it's pretty much all fantasy with some somewhat steampunky things, alchemy stuff, pipes like that. Ooh, they're adding cyberpunk. That is interesting. I mean, it is interesting. It would be interesting for Vampires the Masquerade, more modern HE. But I mean, it is not a downside for me in a way, but it's not something where I say, hey, players that want to play vampires, let's buy this so we can have, like, for our humans, because there are only mostly humans. Are there any humans here? Humans there. I mean, it is a good amount of. Ooh, I like this one. I mean, especially if you can create your own characters, I think this. I mean, it is not a hell lot of options. Ooh, I could use for an Assamite assassin. I mean, it is kind of sad that these are katanas and not like scimitars, because Assamites are more from the Middle Eastern region. But I mean, I can work with that. My players have imagination. Townfolk, yeah, I mean, as soon as there is the option to have like a hero creator, then how do I get rid of the dice? Go away, die! Just throw it away. And I rolled a 6. Okay, that's why thousands of hours. Animal Crossing. I've never really played. I only build things. If that is your thing, then this is your thing. Yeah, I have no problem with buying asset packs. To be honest, I have no problem. Like, I know how much effort goes into creating new assets and creating art, and I'm more than willing to pay for that. And if they just have like a solid base program that makes it possible for me to create stuff, and then later they give me, hey, we created a little DLC pack with more art, I'm totally up for that. If that means they continue working on that and continue adding stuff, I'm all about that. I'm totally in. Asset packs every 2 to 4 weeks now. So the choice should get larger. Ooh, that is. The more I hear about this program, the more I like it. And the base assets that are here so far are. I think it was a good decision to check this program out. My gut feeling several years back when I first saw this program and decided to keep an eye on it. Is this a battle bard? Oh, I'm in love. This is. I have to make a day again to see it and to see him in all his glory. That is super cool. The detail. I'm too close, and that is interesting. When I get too close to something, then can I? Yeah, all setbacks during the early access will be free, and that will flesh out the fantasy genre plus cyberpunk. Yeah, I think fantasy and cyberpunk, these are like the two biggest like communities that are in need of such a tool. So that is. Ooh, I'm a little bit in love with that. From their FAQ, they say they want people to be able to build most fantasy campaigns without buying extra assets. That is a good business model of them, because in this way they say, hey, we created something that you can use, and when they then start to sell extra packs, it's not like, if you want the real experience, you have to pay more, but they say, hey, you get the full experience for the full price, but if you want to have additional experiences, you can buy like extra packs. And then it's like, yeah, not everyone needs the I don't know, 90s pack where you get like billiard pools and air hockey tables. Ooh. The settings you can turn on the depth of field. Depth of field. That's the blurry thing. I mean, it's nice for if you play, because usually you don't go up close like that. But if you just want to look at all the things, then there's only. First, I was like, yeah, I think this dude here, this like hooded figure, this would be my dungeon master token. But now I'm like, I kind of like this one here. Let's no, not hiding. Oh, let's bring this back. We want GM tools, we want to set the size, and we want to make that one huge. And now we want to make it a little bit lighten up and surprise wiggle. 12. Oh, that is so cool. The paid asset packs are mostly so it's guaranteed quality and quick and easy. Yeah, that is a good thing, I guess. Ooh. Actually, right. Attack. Do I have to do that in the GM tool, or where can I do that? Or is there an emote? Attack, no emote. Do I have it to make that in the game? Then let me first GM tool, player permission, me. First one mini, then another. Attack. Ooh, attack. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, I have to do that again. First one, then another. Attack, magic missile. I'm amazed. Ooh. This is wonder. Oh, this is so beautiful. Don't need to open the menu. So the white circle around the base is not. Yeah. Oh, it is. Can I attack? Ooh, is this an option? And magic missile. Oh, sadly I can't do that in too quick succession. I would love to just throw a bunch of magic missiles around, but that is such a cool thing. I mean, I'm stunned. I'm amazed. Another thing that would be cool is to have like condition effects. Like I can just create different color rings around them, and like a red one for bleeding, a green one for stunned, or something like that. Like different magic effects, but that is like, that would be nice, but it's definitely not necessary. The system is a bit buggy right now. And when players do that, it asks the GM if it should allow object. Ooh, that is cool. Yes, it's doing it. Okay, now it's bleeding. I mean, it is not like it. I think it's more for factions, like blue for the hero. Oh no. If I make it red, yeah, now it's gone. So I see what my color is. I not necessarily see all the minis. Still, it's neat. It's a neat gimmick to do that. More elaborate status tracking is something they want as well. Yeah, but I think if they focus on the base stuff and if they focus on bug fixing first, that is. But I'm definitely excited to see what's to come. I was a little bit sad / salty on myself that I haven't like backed it on Kickstarter and haven't got access to the closed beta, and so I could have said, I'm in here from the start. But still, I'm really excited to see how this how TaleSpire develops over the years, over the next whatever everything that will come. I think this could really change because I played a lot of Roll20. Oh, hi McCabe. I had to nip away for a while. Thanks. Yeah, it was just like kind of random throwing stuff here, building a little like outpost for a tavern, and playing around with like something like attacking elves with huge metal bards and shooting magic missiles at them. On the bright side, the early access is a lot better than the beta was. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, but like I said, I played a lot of Roll20, and it is like, there are nice things like all the calculations, you only have to press a button and you don't need to add everything yourself. But it loses a lot of things like sitting with friends. Even, I mean, I'm a map maker, and even for me it's like, it is nice to have my maps, that I can create my maps and use them, but it is it doesn't make up for sitting on the same table with friends. There's something I want more, is like having like a little display on the table, but this is something where I really think this could be really a different experience that is worth it for playing. I mean, I still want to play with friends on a table, but having this is, I think there's a lot of fun to have. Oh, I made an extension for D&D Beyond that is, you click your role and they get sent into TaleSpire. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. That is. D&D Beyond into TaleSpire. Yeah, that would. And Roll20 loses more and more things that are like reasons that I want to use Roll20 instead of this. Because having a map making tool that allows me to directly play into it and change things on the go that is huge. Oh, that is. Ooh, I have to definitely look into that. Okay, I'm sold on the program. I mean, I already bought it, but I'm definitely sold. I can't wait to choose one of my. I think I will start with one of my smaller maps and try to recreate it and have a, like, before and after. That could be cool. I see how I could use that for streams and my social media. Oh, that is. Oh, I'm quite satisfied with everything right now regarding this program. Ooh, beautiful. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, that one is, again, something that I would like to have as a pet. I mean, I guess the cost of feeding it would be, like, huge, but still. Is this a... Yeah, a giant mosquito. I hate these. That reminds me of one game session where we had, like, players, it was like level 2 or 3 in Pathfinder, and they went up to old ruined keep, and one of them played a Fae, a Githlane, and they are like the size of this thing. And they flew up and wanted to look into the roof, and then this thing came out, and then yeah. Imagine getting pierced by something the size of your forearm, and then it starts to suck your blood. Yeah. Oh, talking of the devil, yeah, Malve, you should remember that it was your character that got bitten by this little bugger here, or something resembling this little bugger. If you checked out the flying, yes, I did. Flying. It is super cool, like I can just drag it up and now it's flying. And it's counting how far up it is. It is great. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding everyone, Malvo. I'm so stunned of this program. It is so useful, and the things you can do. And look at this. You have a metal bard with a guitar axe, and you can shoot. We don't shoot at camels. We shoot at this dwarf because why not? We shot at elves. We can shoot magic missiles at dwarves and everything. And this beast over here. Oh, no, I want to shoot at the magic missile on the little bugger here. Yeah. Oh, and it's so easy. If you, Malvo, if you get into this, it is quite easy. At first, it was like, how do I do stuff? But thanks to iProt helped me a lot to understand the basic functions. And now it's like, yeah, I'm totally bored on that. I'm not missing words in English. Always the simple words. I don't regret it. Regret was the word that I forgot. And don't forget to hydrate. Yeah, thanks. My coffee is cold. Oh, another thing that is great, you can, like, let's say you have your fireball spell and it makes 66 dice on damage, then I can just throw it on the field. It just counts them, so I can have the feel of throwing the die, and it's not really important to where I throw them. And now if I don't have to collect every single die independently, I just grab one and I have them all gathered up again. I can throw them around in the forest. 22, and that is, I like that a lot. GM tools? Request full dice clear, no, I'll just remove that. Yeah, and this is our little tavern that we built, and at the moment I set the viewing height to maximum, but let's say I move it to here and we move closer. Then it removes stuff. So like this, everything, the roof is on top, and we come closer and now we can see inside. And we have our little tavern here with a Christmas tree and Christmas presents, because let's be honest, Christmas is not that far away anymore. I mean, it's only like 7 months. That is nothing. Yesterday was still January. Oh, time is flying at the moment. Being in search of a new job during a pandemic really is like single days can drag out, but time overall is just like blink of an eye. Ooh, but I'm super satisfied with this. Okay, let's see. Let's look at some more of the props. I want to see what is in here. We have camping equipment. That is cool. Ooh, even multiple kinds of tent. That is nice. Ooh, we have like the adventuring party kind of sleeping bag, and we have the bandit camp kind of sleeping bag. That is neat. Ooh. Let's make it night again. Nope. That way was wanted there. Ooh, look at that little animation. That looks kinda cute. I don't know why, but I think that fire looks really cute. Don't you think so? I mean, look at it. Dancing around. Oh. Okay, let's see. We have containers. Okay. Craft. Forge. Ooh, lightning rod. No, wrong mouse button. Ooh, the animations are super cool. I like them a lot. They are so simply made, but I like the whole aesthetic. Like, they could have gone for like a smooth particle effect or something like that, but they choose this like, actually it looks like something like if you take just like a frame where one of the lightning strings is there. This would be something you would have on a, like if you have a mini on a table and you modeled it, and they just took a little like a variety of them and put them behind each other to create the movement effect. And that, I don't know, I really get the feeling to have like to be on a game table. I think that is the right way to put it. It just has the feeling of a this is a TTRPG game table. And that is exactly the feeling I wanted from something like this. Like it's okay. Oh, let me see. Cast resin, yes. Yes, the cast resin look. Okay, something I want to try out is something I want to try, if there really is the option to just copy stuff into here. Let's see if I can find something. No, that is not the right term. Don't want to... How to import other people's creation. Okay, let's see. I mean, I know how, but I hope they link something. Yeah, there is copy code. Copied. We are in the program and we paste it. And there it is. Oh, it is so simple. Yeah, for the newcomers, I just went to I just went to a website to some forum, and I just copied a code, and it is that easy to import buildings that others have made. That is absolutely amazing. And look at that. That looks really cool. I mean, there's a hole in the ground, but okay, I think this is even wanted. This is intentional, apparently. Ah, these go on top, so I can copy that one and then I can just like stack my own house. It's meant like that. Ooh, I like that. The website is TaleBazaar or Tale Tavern or TaleShare. TaleBazaar. That is so cool. I can't wait to you know what? I have the time. It is my stream. I can do what I want anyway. But let's take a look at some things that the community has already created. Ooh. Let's take a look at that copy. It is so simple. And paste. It's just like, and then we can put it down right besides our right beside our tavern. Just plug and play. That's how I like it. And turn off the building. Look at that. I mean, I think we want to have daylight again. Let's take a better look at that. Ooh. Then we can slowly bring this one down to go through the different like floors. That is so amazing. It is. I mean, this makes creating maps so easy. Just take it and put it in there. I mean, it is in Dungeon Draft or other or like Wonder Draft. It is quite simple to integrate new asset packs. If you want to use something commercially, it is another story because you have to make sure you can use it. But in all honesty, that's not the point right now. It was easy then for me. It was like, oh yeah, it is easy to integrate new assets. But now I look at this and it's like literally I click copy on a website and I can paste it into TaleSpire. I can just search like for I need a. The players took the right turn to the chapel now. I haven't built that. Let me go to TaleBazaar. Oh yeah, chapel, and yep, now I have something. I can just paste it in there and done. How cool is that? Sorry for hyping so much, but ooh, that is so cool. Right click to open doors. And close them again. That is super cool. One thing that would be neat, not necessarily like it's not something that has to be done. Something that would be neat is imagine that the roof and everything don't just disappear, but only when you open the door, then it starts to unfold. But then it's like if you want to be in a building with closed doors and you then stuff gets. What? One thing I want to see, if I go into player mode. And we are here with our elf. Okay. the disappearing of building or like roofs is depends on where my camera is, not where my mini is. Which makes sense. So I can. I just got stuck there. Where is my? On the roof, of course, because why not? Ooh, and it's. I thought it maybe if I have something like that, it just stands on top, but it kind of can hide in the foliage. Can I stand on a tree? Yes, I can stand on a tree. Good to know. Let's take a look inside. My mini just disappeared. Why? Ah, okay. Could you? Why did this thing move up again? I wanted it down here somewhere. Okay, do I have to open the door first before I can enter? Woo! I have to open the door first! I mean, it makes sense, but just stripping the roof does not account for entry. Oh, this gives just such a different sense of space if I... Why does it always like reach? Ah, I can lock it in place, okay. It just gives such a different like sense of space and like, ooh, the little flames. Oh, the details. Like even the stone texture is just. Then you have statues. This is so cool. The green slider automatically adjusts when you move the mini. Oh, okay, yeah, I noticed that. If you do move your minis inside, it should auto-adjust. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's just like it. Oh, I want to import another building. Let's see what we have here. We have a windmill. We have... I want something big. Is this... This looks big, yes. Open in TaleSpire. Ah, can't I... This seems to be too large to just import. This is just like this is a whole dungeon. I said I wanted something large, but maybe not that large. Let's just say we want a castle. And let's... it's too big too. I think these are whole maps, not just like single... Okay, then I have to... Okay, these are too big, it seems. They can't just... Is this a thing? Yeah, now we have something that I can just copy. Because I don't want to... I want to check first how this works. What? Not seem to be a table slip. Copy. Castle Grunheim. Ah, there it is, Castle Grunheim. A freaking huge castle, and we can just put it down here. A little bit to undo. Hello. Wait, I'm a player. Why can? Oh yeah, players can build. Can I please undo this? Ah, there it is. I want to make sure it is on the. I want to make sure it is on the proper level. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wanted to... Okay, now we are on a... Oh no, wait. I want to make the path fit. Ooh, and now we have a castle on a hill. That is the Minecrafty look that I meant before, when you have a hill made of blocks. It looks so cool. Let's take a look from the top, shall we? We want to go up. Hello. Why don't you? Why can't I? I want to go higher. Why don't? Why is it not stripping that building? Hello, I'm interesting. Why do I have to go? No, why can't I go higher? I want to look into here. Why is it not stripping that? I'm confused. Let me... You have to be zoomed in slightly for the green slider to work. Okay, I'm zoomed in slightly. Okay, I was not zoomed in enough. Okay, I see. I see. Ooh. That is so awesome. Look at all these rooms. I mean, yes, they are copy pasted. It's like it was like multiple layers of the same, but I don't care. It still like gives a really unique feel to this. Even if you copy paste something like this, it just... Ooh, the throne room. We need to do that a little bit higher. We don't want to get rid of all the interior. With the slider I can go like, yeah, and you're in the empty room, and then all the servants come in and they set the plates and everything in place, and boom, now they are there, and they apparently hung a weapon on the wall. Ooh, what's up here, over here? Ooh, like a guard's tower with weapons. We have some additional rooms. Bottom floor. Do we have a dungeon? Yeah, we have a dungeon here. Ooh, take a look at this. This looks kind of sexy. Do we have something even deep? No, it doesn't seem that there is like a more layers below. No, nothing is hidden beneath. But I mean, it doesn't need to be. And just like that, we have like a huge ass tower. I mean, I think playing in such a big building with a green slider, it gets kind of messy at times. Like, I think it is kind of complicated to always choose like the right amount of hiding stuff. But I mean, you get used to that, and look at that building. That is like, if I have a flat map and it's like, yeah, you are in this huge castle. Looking from up top, it's not the... oh, no secret cheese wheels. Yeah, sadly. But I mean, go into the player mode and walk. Ooh. Okay, I will try that, but first we go into building mode. And then we strip the castle. Then we go into this cell here, right here. And go a bit deeper. And now we go back into building mode. And we take a cheese wheel and we just place it there. And now there is a secret cheese wheel. Only we know of that. Oh no, we don't. What have I done? Hello. We put it underneath this, underneath the straw. Now only we know that it's there. Now there is a secret cheese wheel. Okay, so let's get our player character. Let's go into the player mode. Oh no, first we need to go into the GM mode. Because I would like to use our battle bard. But I think to like go into this, we have to go back into a more manageable height. Okay, let's see. We move our up to the. Open the door. Move in. Ooh, it automatically adjusts to the. That is what you meant. Ooh, that is. Ooh, the little animation. It was a little bit rough at the end. Right here, where it made the dip, it was a little bit rough, but now we are in the courtyard. Oh, there we are. Let's move over here. Oh, now we are just up on the wall. Let's go into. That is super cool. You can also move with shift. We can move around with our little. And it automatically adjusts the layers. That is a dream. If you would go back in time and tell like little me that one day we can have something like this, I would not believe you. No, I would believe you. I would totally believe you. Back then I was like, yeah, at some point virtual reality will be a thing, like even more advanced as like it is now. And I was so sure of it because I wanted to believe. So it would have been natural, but I can jump on the. Can I? Oh, this is so cool. The auto adjust isn't perfect all the time. Yeah, but I mean. Then it isn't perfect. It is still an early access, so I don't care, to be honest. Even if they never really, I mean, I hope they fix it, that it works better. But from what I see right now, this is beautiful. I mean, we could play something with a nice beat, and then we could have our own cave of the Necro Dancer. The castle of the Necrodancer. Crypt of the Necrodancer was where you have to move your mini in the bee. I can try to climb the wall. What? Where's my mini? Hello, mini? Okay, I have no idea. Apparently we hid in the space between space. It just disappeared. But it's back again, okay. Oh, this is so amazing. And we're gone again. Are we in like... there we are. Hey, this is like it is like playing with the Legos, but you can download the Legos and you don't have to buy every single set. And it is like that is something I really liked in Creativerse. I don't know if you know that game. It's a building game like Minecraft. But you can like import blocks like I want a huge fucking castle like this, and then I can place a block and it like projects the blueprint on the on the surrounding, and then you could go about and like place the blocks where they need to be. But the great thing is you can just go to this block and just throw the blocks you need in there and just automatically places it there. So it's less about you build that yourself and more about yeah, you have to get the resources and put that in. The nice thing is that you can change the blocks up. So I could import this thing, place the blueprint block, and then I can go in and say, I don't want bricks as wall, I want a wooden wall, or I want a diamond wall, or I want insert block here. And so you could like readjust the style of the block, and then you can just build it, and voila, it's there. And it reminds me of that. And you can, I like that you can just like, I can plug that there and then I can edit it and I can add to it and I can change. Oh, that is such a cool thing. I mean, look at this. Can we decrease the fog a little bit? GM. The fog is a little bit. Fog multiplier. Let's get rid of that for now. Look at that. I mean, that was really easily plug and played, and it looks kind of decent. And we just plugged it into there. We could plug more stuff, and we could just. I'm excited to build more of that and share my own creations. That is huge. I mean, imagine, like, especially for people that create homebrew adventures, you create your own TaleSpire map, and then you can just have a code that others can copy. When they purchase your game, there's just a code they copy, and they have it. That is super cool. If you want to see something truly large, you should take a look at the ones with the open again. I will try that. I mean, I don't really need this one here if it is not already saved. So let's try. Yes, to access that we need the calculator. No, we don't need that. I misclicked. So okay, let's open a massive one. And I know what I want. I want this dungeon here. Open in TaleSpire. Choose application. Okay, now I have to. Can I just go to the desktop? No, I can't. Can I open the location? No, I can't. Okay, that is. Okay, then I have to search the place manually in my Steam. Oh, I can just go to Steam. Back here. Library. Local data. Shaboop. Open. Open link. Let's see if this works. It seems to work, or it's just a black screen of doom. Let's take a look at this. What do we get here? Okay, we are still here. Yeah, the pop-up wanted me to tell them where the file is. Maybe because I changed the place where my Steam is saving all the data. It's on my D hard drive and not on my C. It was not a black screen of doom, but no unsafe changes. Create a new board and. Where can I change the board? Where can I go back to my other board? To help, rename board, create a new board. Let's exit to main menu. Yes. All file. I pointed it to the wrong, in the wrong direction. Okay, open in TaleSpire, choose another. Open link. Oh, do I have to be in a game? Let's go in it. And let's see if this works now. TaleSpire EU. Now, why is the fog back on again? Oh! I found where I can switch the boards. That is something. Players, here. First, we want to get rid of the fog. The fog is annoying. Okay, let's try that one again to import. Yes, okay. Board import failed. Okay. Have troubleshooting. What went wrong? No, that's the wrong. I pointed it in the wrong direction. In the right direction this time. So maybe let's try another one. Maybe it was just this open link. Okay. Okay. Successful! There it is. Look at that. That is so cool. I mean, oh yeah, I need a. If you just need like a random village or something like that, you can just take that. You don't even need to take it like as is. You can use it as a basis and add to it and change things up. This is so amazing. But I want something even larger. Let's try this one again. Maybe just. Nope, maybe it's just a bad read because this one worked. I'm just searching for a huge dungeon. Okay, just search for dungeon. Okay, let's try. Oh no, this is just a copy, so if I can just copy it, it will be not that huge, I guess. Yeah, this looks huge. Let's try that. And it is successful. Yeah, people can... they can stop the publish and then the link doesn't work anymore. Oh, interesting. That is a... How is this... I thought they put the stuff like in a text file and then you can... I have no idea how this works, but... let's see if this is huge. There is something. Where's the rest? Okay, I think, maybe... I see. All this stuff is not revealed. Let's take a build mode. I want a figurine. Why can't I get a... Where is my... I want to place something. Why can't I edit it? Build mode. There. Open library. There it is. Let's take a Dragonfolk this time. And now we reveal first, and then GM tools and not set size, permission, Koroc. And now we take it as a player. Does it reveal automatically? No, it does not. We just disappear. Okay. Okay, then let's go back to GM. Let's find a corner of this map. Let's go all the way up here. Oh, this fog again. Let's just off the fog. Ah, there's a size limit, apparently. Different areas. Okay, can I access these areas somewhere? Hide volumes. Into GM mode. Isn't that the GM? This is the GM mode. Where can I... Press tab, edit. Where are the... I'm a little bit slow where to find the hide volumes. Over your library. Or under the atmosphere blocks, place market, place cutscene block. Edit hide volumes. Ah, there it is. Ah, now I can... That is definitely useful. Even though it's a little bit... Would be cool if I can bind that to... my characters. Like in the way the height is like disappearing when I move, that I can like give radius around the token, and then the player only sees stuff that is around their token. That could be cool for dungeons. Yeah, it's a bit clunky. It is kind of annoying that I have to go over it for every little detail, but I mean it is... It's not that hard to toggle between that and just reveal that. I mean, you normally you don't fly through dungeons. If usually there is something in the dungeon in each room. So if you really take your time to explore, essentially the hide volumes should mostly become obsolete if Fog of War gets more robust. Yeah. Yeah, because... oh. What I have in mind could be something to prevent or like subvent Fog of War altogether. That you just like... That everything beyond a distant area just is not there, or it disappears, like with the height of buildings, where where different heights just disappear. Then you don't need a fog in a way. Then you just have like a set radius. I mean, at least for dungeons that is, or like inside of buildings, that is a cool options. On like large fields outside, that is yeah, I don't like that option there. But maybe if you have the option to decide to change the radius depending on the terrain you're in or something like that, but that's it. They will figure something out. I don't need to. I have the bad habit of that I try to find solutions, even though I'm like it's even if I find a solution, it's not like it's really helpful that I have found a solution. Let's attack this dude. Ooh, the sound effect is cool. I like that. Oh, okay. But I think let's go back to no, wrong layer. Let's go to Unknown Realm 1. Is this our... Yes, this is our little experiment. And turn off the fog of war. The fog. Ooh, that is cool. Like, just can frozen, enchanted. Different effects that change. Ooh, purple. That is neat. That is really neat. To have like different areas, that is nice. Press apply to game board. Ah. Oh, that's why the fog of war always returned. Let's see what did I want to do? I wanted to do something. There was one thing that I wanted to try. I have no idea what. Ah, doesn't matter. Maybe put this thing in the fortress. This is the king now. The defender of the fortress. If you change stuff, it only... Ah, it's the preview. Interesting. Only once you press apply, your players will see it. Ah, that is very valuable intel. Wow. I will definitely have a lot of fun with that, but I think taking a look on the clock, I think I will stop for today with TaleSpire. I will definitely. I think I will stream again with TaleSpire. Maybe I will definitely do something a little bit more with that. Play a little bit around with that, creating maps with it, or like structures. The first time that I really am like, yeah, I want to build my own assets. My own like building assets in that way. When buildings become assets, that is that is cool. Okay, but I think let's switch back to the chatting overlay. Yes. Oh, okay. That was a lot. Learned a lot about TaleSpire today, and I like it. Was like, it is promising. Let's see what if this program holds up, and it does. It definitely does, in my mind at least. I mean, you can feel free to build your own opinion, especially if you haven't spent that much time with it. McCabe and iProd seem to know what they are talking about, or to seem familiar with the program. So. I think you already have an opinion, but for everyone else, yeah, I can only recommend this. I think this will be amazing. I will have a lot of fun with that. Let's see something else music-wise. And I want to get rid of this crackling sound, yes. Okay. You've been in TaleSpire since the alpha. Okay, that explains why you know so much. Like dropping by first impression streams and that is super cool. The wonders of copy paste. you blew my mind so many times today. Like, thank you a lot for that. I mean, I'm used to create maps, but this was I tried a lot of different mapping tools, but never something like this before. I mean, drag and drop was like something that goes into the same direction, but like drag and drop is, how to say it, like in the early stages. Like, it's so far away, but it goes into an interesting direction. But TaleSpire is like so much more polished, and there's just so much more, and I love it. It is cool. Yeah, definitely thanks for sticking around and helping me a little bit. It definitely made things smoother for me to learn the stuff without having to crawl through all the tutorials. Yeah. If you guys like to stick around, I mean, you can subscribe. I will definitely create something more with TaleSpire. Besides that, I create fantasy maps, and I make videos about world building and stuff like that. If you're into that, maybe consider subscribing. Yeah, I still have to sort myself. This was like an eye-opening experience. What is possible with mapping? It is not a simple mapping tool. It is hard for me to place it in a way that really is fitting for TaleSpire. I will have to think about that a little bit. But yeah, it was I had a lot of fun today. So I repeat myself. I need to get some sleep. It is late, and I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope to see you around. If not, that's fine too, I guess. It's a map maker, a virtual tabletop. Yeah, but yeah, okay, a mix of map maker and virtual tabletop. Because virtual tabletop was something for like Roll20, and it's not really like Roll20. And map maker was something like Dungeon Draft, Wonder Draft, Hexographer, Dungeonographer, something like that. And it's not that, it's something like an amalgamation of different things, but in a good way. A TTRPG sandbox tool, that describes it. Yeah, hard to put in one word, that's right. Yeah, but virtual tabletop. Yeah, it's like all these things, a little bit of both, but in a just the right way. Just taking the good stuff of like a little bit from everything and combining it into something great. But okay, yeah, I hope to see you around. Your cartographer or virtual tabletop designer toolbox user for this stream was Koroc DM, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. Ciao.